You're watching Street Workout Magazine.
You're absolutely right. Pardon. You know, you're right. It's not freestyle anymore. It's street workout. You know, so.
It's funny with that whole, like, when I first I named this Street Workout Magazine, right? But in practice, I always use the term, like in real life.
Right.
I never actually use the term street workout. And I think, I didn't even realize how much of because when I started this, I was just like, I love calisthenics and I want to learn, just dive into the culture and meet people and, and all that. And I saw both terms being used or whatever, so I was just like, it was almost like arbitrary to some extent. It was just like, I'll just pick this one and call it that. It had the word workout in it, so I was like, people might see the word workout, whereas not everyone might know the word calisthenics. Yeah. So I was like, I just made it funny now that...
But like you said, it's bridging it.
Yeah.
Because, your whole core is calisthenics.
Yeah.
But you have to, in some form, like comply with the forward movement of the whole movement. But it's weird because then you have what's that group? Pull and push. Where are they, in Germany? They do a competition where it's like calisthenics. They have like barriers where when you do your pull-ups, you can't touch the barriers.
Oh, so it's real strict form.
Yeah, and I love that competition. Actually, Matrix and a couple of the shorts went out and did a presentation at the event. And they do like the same thing. They do a calisthenic event and a freestyle event. I'm dying to go out to that event. I might have to reach out to them, but I want to see that event live. I want to go out there and check that out because that's my next move. I've been, state to state. I want to start traveling overseas and actually have like a lot of family in the UK. So I'm gonna try to make some time and head out to the UK and these places and see if I can build some relations out there and see where this thing is really going. Because, like I said, I definitely want to play a part in positive forward movement of this whole entire thing, man. Because something has to happen. It would be the biggest waste of my life for this not to happen, man. Because like, I've always been athletic. Played in every sport, basketball, football, you name it, put in front of me and exceeded in it, got trophies and medals and everything else. They said I was too short for basketball. I had like jumping high as ever, broke my shin, fractured my shin, jumping, so I didn't see a future there. Skateboarding came around, got into my head that, you're not gonna make any money from it, blah, blah, blah. Joined the Navy. That year that I joined the Navy, X Games came out, a bunch of people made $1 million. And mind you, I was good. Not a little bit good, I was great at it, like tops. So this is my next thing. I'm getting older now. I'm 43, I'm gonna be 44 next month. I don't plan on being like the face of anything, because I like to stay low key. You don't need to be in the front of you don't need to be in the front to be heard, but I do want to have a hand in the success of it, or the complete failure of it, but at least trying, at least trying and then trying again.
It's going to be a success. It already is. I mean, it's growing. It's growing.
Yeah, we just have to figure out how to really, my biggest thing is to get athletes to take it serious. Like D-Real, that was just here.
I don't know where he went.
I think he probably running 10 miles or something like that. Like guys like D-Real, could make a living off of doing this. Actually being names that represent a brand, or opening gyms under their name, based on a system that they've created around calisthenics or their style, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
And at the same time, building teams to compete.
Of calisthenics.
Exactly. We have these, we can, just like they have their competition, we have our competitions. And have rankings, middleweight, lightweight, then you work your way up to the middleweight class, the same thing can happen. We just need to figure out how to get it done best way, fastest way, and most a way to make it profitable for all those involved and into the future. You know, I love to see my son, you know, go to school and be like, yeah, you know, my dad is the you know, of this and this. He's like, oh yeah, that's cool. You know? I want to be a part of that league. You know, that's my goal. That's my goal.
We'll get there, hopefully.
Yeah.
Shifting gears real quick. What advice? I always like to ask this. What advice would you give to a beginner that's just starting out with calisthenics?
Don't be intimidated by a number. Don't be intimidated by just that, you know, just like failure, because that's when you get stronger. At that point, you know, like sometimes I'll train, I'll just hang from the bar until I'm trembling, and then I'll try to do reps, because it's at that point when you get the most gains. That's life, you know. Through all the struggles in your life, when you get past those struggles, it makes you a better person. Same thing with calisthenics. Most people come and they see, oh my God, this guy's doing muscle ups, he's doing 50 pull-ups. All I got is 3. But that's the good thing about calisthenics. You go to any good core park, you know, where there's true people there that are willing to help you and everything else, and you know, they know how to teach, and they'll watch you do those 3 clean pull-ups. They give you respect for those 3 clean pull-ups, and that's what brings people back. You know, they feel that encouragement. They want to do better. You know, not only for themselves, but they want to make their trainers feel proud. You know what I mean? So that community aspect is why I love calisthenics, and just that, you know, never pay too much attention to your monetary failures. You know, just stay focused on the big goal, which is getting better.
How about one of those things? I think it's the theme of our talk today is research your history a little bit. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a requirement, but
right.
It's a suggestion.
It's simple. Just ask the oldest person you know. You know, ask the oldest person you know. Reach out to, find out, do that. You know, hey, where'd you get that trick from? Who taught you that trick? Where'd you learn it from? You know, just history is one of the most important things we have. You know, we should cherish. You know, don't walk into something blindly, because you're gonna think you're doing something. You know, and if it's been done 10 times over, you're not impressing the audience, especially if they know the history. You're the only one that doesn't, and that's what's happening a lot. You know, but then, like I said, guys don't care. You can't tell someone to care about something like that. You know, you just have to. You know, you just have to be. You have to be willing to want to know. So that's another reason why I travel out. You know, for those who don't care and don't want to know, you're gonna hear it from me regardless, because that's my favorite topic. You know, when I tell them these stories, they're like, "What? He did what? Really?" I'm like, "Yeah, look it up, man." And now we have internet. You can look up anything. YouTube has history of all of this stuff. You know, which is cool. Which is Rain's movie. Shameless plug.
Raise up the movie. Yeah, great movie. So
Yeah.
for the first time.
Yeah.
2 weeks. It was a great movie.
Yeah, I told Rain, I walked into that movie, I was going to talk so much trash about it. Like, oh, it's terrible, that. And I told him, I said, look, I was ready to badmouth this movie, but it's the greatest documented history of the bar game from the YouTube perspective, because YouTube is literally our timeline. You know? Yeah, I actually like the first version. I've seen like 3 versions of this movie.
Yeah, he was telling me about all the different iterations.
Yeah, so it's cool. It's a really good movie. People should check it out. Shameless plug. I want my check, Rain. Yeah, you know, I've been lucky enough to work with a couple good companies. Pushing Way is one of mine. Is my apparel sponsor. I also represent them in different events. We do at NYU, we do a bench press contest and a calisthenics contest that I host. Sometimes Mike does it with me. And actually, I got involved with pushing weight just from winning contests. So every time they would be there representing the contest, they would co-sponsor a lot of the contests. And so when I would win a contest, they would give me some apparel. So every time I went here, he kept giving me apparel. I'm like, I got like a week's worth of apparel from you, right? So then he started talking to me, and we did a couple events at the schools, talking to kids at high schools and stuff like that. And they're just good people. I represent the brand. I'm brand ambassador right now. I wish I had some promo codes to give you guys, but we have monthly discounts. So just go to pushingweight.com. Yeah, so I deal with pushing weight. Who else? Rubber Bandits, E-Boost. Who else? I'm forgetting somebody. Feel sorry. I hope not.
And then let's just do general shout-outs. Who you want to give shout-outs to?
Oh, yeah. Shout-outs to everybody in the bar game, man, that has ever met my face. Shout out to you for coming down here, man. Second time really talking, getting a conversation with you, and you're the kind of people I like to meet, true historians of the game. You love to do calisthenics, come on, like to do reps. You told me that you would come here and work out with Doc. I'm like, come on, man, who comes? That's something I would do, like travel out of state to go work out in the park. Come on, who does that? I love it. Shout out to everybody that would do that, including a boy from Russia that used to come to New York and just rep out at every single park. Like guys from Sweden that came in a couple times, that they literally came here and had a map of every single park. We would go to every single park, reach out to everybody and take pictures with them and work out with them. A lot of times when these guys come out, it's funny. A lot of those guys that come out, that do the whole street workout and everything else, they'll come to the park and immediately do handstand push-ups and 360s and stuff like that. And I will walk over there and literally, come here, let's do these 220 strips. And they're all right, and they'll do the 220 and they'll be breathing hard, but then they will show up the next day. And I was like, you get my utmost respect for that, that the fact that you came, understood that, all right, we do the freestyle, but we do the freestyle after the workout. For 1 hour, committed, get stronger, and then you go practice your freestyle. If you can still do a handstand after one of our 1 hour workouts, you the man.
Yeah. You
the man. So there was one group of guys from Sweden, and they did that. They played for a whole week. And his whole goal, one of their goals was just literally just get a handstand after the workout. press the handstand after. But much respect to those guys and everybody else that understands this culture like that. That it's literally just open to everybody. All of these parks are free for the world, but the communities that you build, the bonds that you build through this culture is amazing, man. So shout out to everybody in the bar world. Hope to see you all in future events. Shout out to the Brotherhood, always, Team Blackout, every team that I've ever met that know, and the ones that I reached out to on social media. You can check me out Instagram at Q France. Pushing Weight is also on Instagram. Who else am I forgetting? That's about it. Just go to my page, man. Everything is on my page, Q France. Yo, appreciate you, man. Yo, thanks a lot, man.
Oh, the one-on-one version is like an old school element that's just been added to it. That's